Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, hosting Cruz, and guys, right after Rene Santiago defeated Shokichi Iwata in a stunning upset, becoming the new WBO flyweight champion of the world, the co-main event between Anthony Olasacuaga versus Hiroto Kyoguchi, the former unified champion. And what was a terrific fight. The WBO champion, Anthony Olasacuaga, defended his title against Kyoguchi in what was a really good fight. Both guys having a lot of moments. A lot of back and forth in this fight, a lot of good exchanges. Hiroto Kyoguchi had a nice jab going, excellent body work, tremendous left hook to the body, hands up, pressing the fight. In the exchanges, even though both guys were having some good exchanges, I thought Hiroto Kyoguchi had the better of the exchanges. Nice left hooks upstairs by Hiroto Kyoguchi. Anthony Olasacuaga ripping left hooks to the body and to the head and just letting go his hands on the inside, and these two guys were just going at it. It was a solid scrap if you ask me. Some people say that Anthony Olasacuaga lost the fight, and in my opinion, I thought it was a close fight. You know, it is what it is. Even Anthony Olasacuaga was able to get a knockdown on Hiroto Kyoguchi. The referee counted Hiroto. And, Anthony got a knockdown. So with that knockdown, in a close fight, in my opinion, to me, it was a close fight. I thought Anthony Olasacuaga may have, got it razor thin. I won't say it was a robbery. It was a competitive fight, very competitive fight. Anthony got a knockdown, scored, and it was what it was in my book. I know a lot of people saying that Anthony lost the fight. Could have been a draw. If anybody deserved to come out a winner, is Hiroto Kyoguchi. But it was a close fight. Especially when I saw that they gave Hiroto Kyoguchi a count because he got dropped. I'm not complaining about the results. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world for Hiroto Kyoguchi. He's a tremendous fighter, still a tremendous fighter. Anthony Olasacuaga, a tremendous fighter himself. It was a good fight. I enjoyed it. So yeah. But the main event now between Kenshiro and Seogo Akui. It was a unification fight. The WBA champion Akui and the WBC champion Kenshiro waged war on each other for 12 rounds. The fight got stopped in the last round. But prior to that, man, these two guys were just going nip and tuck from the first round till it ended. Vicious exchanges. It was a brutal fight, guys. It was a brutal fight. I always talk about, when I talk about Japanese fighters and boxing, I always say these fighters go in there with their heart. They put it all on the line. They go in there and it's all blood, sweat, and tears with these guys. And these two, Kenshiro and Akui, showed it. Gave us a perfect example of what I was talking about, of what I be talking about. All out Japanese war, nuts and guts, vicious exchanges, brutal shots, both guys busted up. When one has a momentum going, here comes back the other. Both guys taking turns. You hit me, I hit you back harder. It was just a great fight. And Kenshiro is really an important fight. He's always in these type of slugfests. He's one of the most exciting fighters in boxing today. Likes the war. Can knock you out with one punch. And has and it always shows why he is one of the best Japanese fighters right now in the sport of boxing. Akui, man, he more than held it on. He had moments in the fight where he had Kenshiro. It looked like he had Kenshiro out of there. Kenshiro fought back, comes back, and rallies and returns the favor. And speaking of rallies, man, Kenshiro, I read on an article that he was behind on the scorecards. And in the 12th and final round, Kenshiro showed the boxing world why he's one of the best, if not the best Japanese fighter today, and why he's a future Hall of Famer by rallying with a barrage of punches, digging deep, letting his hands go to force a stoppage on Akui, which he did get it in the 12th and final round. He was down on the scorecards. He rallied back, forced a stoppage, dig deep, let those hands go, and was able to he was able to make the referee step in. Because if it had go the distance, man, those scorecards would have been interesting because it was a back and forth. I mean, all rounds were like twins, identical. Like it was a hard fight to score. A lot of change of momentum. Nip and tuck, like I said earlier, back and forth. It was just a brutal war. It's one of the best fights this year so far. Fight of the year contender for sure. And Kenshiro, man, once again, overcomes. He comes out on top, and he shows the world why he's such a great fighter. He is a future Hall of Famer. He has everything: power, durability, toughness. He's a two-division world champion, and it was a great fight. Akui will be back. Akui, man, he's a tremendous fighter himself. He showed a lot in this fight, and it was a fight that if it had gone to scorecards, he probably would have had a chance to win the fight, but he was not able to survive the onslaught of Taraji, man. Taraji just laid it on him, and the power of Taraji bothered him because Taraji was not stopping. You know, it looked like the corner told him, listen, I think you're behind the scorecards, man. You got to let your hands go and try to get a stoppage. And if that was the case, then in terms of what I said about his corner telling him that, then Kenshiro definitely listened. Because when that bell rung, he just went out swinging and looked for that knockout, and it came. So yeah, Kenshiro Taraji remains one of the top Japanese fighters in the world, remains on top of the world by a TKO, scoring a TKO win over Sayogo Akui in a unification. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Ocean Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It's always a pleasure. Talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.